Hello everyone, it's your boy Masana from Millennial Homesteader, and it's been a long time since I actually, did a video dedicated specifically to you. But today we're actually trying to finalize the goat pen. I had help last time, and today I'm also going to have help so that we can just move this whole progress, a lot faster. So let me turn around the camera so that you can see how the goat pen actually looks like right now. So this is currently how it looks like, and this is the structure. This is the skeleton that you were seeing me put in the poles, right? So this is going to be the outside part, and some of the beams are actually supportive beams. What I was also doing at times was just using this kind of like string to make sure that things are as straight as possible. And today what we want to do is obviously we want to put in the other poles that will hold the floor because it has to be elevated a little bit, and then we want to put in the floor in as well, and then the sides as much as possible, and if we also have time we would like to put in the roof. So that's really the project. So it's a lot easier said than done, but that's going to be the project for today, and hopefully I'll share as much as I possibly can, and yeah, let's just kind of see how it goes. There will definitely be parts where we'll have to iterate and kind of change the design because once you start working on these projects you start to see certain challenges and issues, but I think it's going to be really fun, and I'm looking forward to getting this project in. All right, so my help is gone. So, you know, the project didn't track as quickly as I thought it would. I thought I would really get far and basically finish. But as always, the project is always like ×3 of what we always expect. So this is what it actually looks like right now. Let me turn around the camera and show you. Okay, so this is really what's happened. I mentioned before, it's going to be elevated, right? So this is going to be then the elevation. You know, it's subdivided into 4 parts, and this is because this is the real support. Like, this is quite strong and we need this support, and then in between, this is where we're going to put the floor going that way. So, you know, yeah, just needed to make sure that the middle parts are really reinforced. I had to change up some designs as well and put more support in the middle to make sure that each and every pole that goes that way has support as well. And then also, you know, we had this situation where the poles on the side are not, you know, like these ones are relatively short, so I just kind of had to patch and do this. But you know, it's really strong. There's not going to be an issue, but I still think that I'm going to put a supporting pole here just in case. Again, it's going to be 4 goats. We're not too worried about weight, but I just need to make sure that this structure, you know, we don't have any issues as well. So right now I'm going to do this side as well. It's going to be a similar thing. This pole is a little bit short, so I'm going to do what I'm copying on that side. Yeah, so that's really it. So Audrey had come in earlier and looked and surveyed the project, and she had criticized me for wasting the resources, and this is why we kind of you know, like changed up the design a little bit, removed some poles so that you know, we kind of repurpose everything. It looked like I was going to need more poles, but you know, through my genius and invention, I've decided to patch a few of these things, you know, gather up some poles and then just kind of put them together with that genius idea of joining the 2 poles. So it looks like we won't necessarily be needing any more poles for this specific project. We're going to use you know, some of the other materials which you will see a bit later to do, you know, the roofing and so on, and then everything else with regards to around the coop, the pen, as well as the flooring, is going to be our pallets. And we made sure that we choose the strongest kind of wood that we can possibly find, yeah, we will then, after we're done with everything, we will then treat it, paint it, make sure that it's relatively good. We will also, you know, try to see if we need to reinforce, you know, put more support and pillars in between to make sure that, you know, the coop is relatively strong. But I think we're quite comfortable with the way it is. Like, you know, just looking at the skeleton of it, I stood on top of it and it's literally not budging. It's really strong because, again, the poles are all the way in the ground and then cemented. So I'm feeling good about it, but again, it will require me to spend a bit of time this week doing this coop again, making sure that I'm you know, putting pallets all around, covering it up, making it look nice as well. So yeah. Hey there, it's Masana from Millennial Homesteader, and I don't know how many days I've been working on this goat pen now. Still a lot of work, but at least there's a bit of structure and shape. So I'm hoping that today I can actually get the flooring in and then maybe start working on the sides. I'll see. It's going to be based on, you know, a lot of the things, how the tools work, how my speed is also looking, and if I have to do anything and fix things in between. So let me turn around the camera to show you how it's looking like right now. So yeah, if you look here, this is basically the base. I am, you know, we kind of have these additional these are like roofing poles, so I'm going to put these on now, and what I'll be doing is that this is where the floor will kind of be on. As I mentioned before, Audrey made it very clear that this goat pen, we're really repurposing things, so we haven't really bought any new material. This has all been on the property already, and then I'm going to try to use as many pallets as possible. I've selected the really strong pallets, the ones that I could test and I could actually stand on quite comfortably. But also, as you can see, that's the reason why I'm making a lot more support here, so that the gaps in between are really small, and so there's a lot more strength for the goats to be able to move around without there being much of an issue. So yeah, let's see how it goes today, and hopefully we get a lot more progress.
Hello everybody, I am about to show you the man at work, and is going to give us a little bit of progress on the goat coop. Hello.
Hello.
I brought you some grapes.
Oh, thank you. I'll take that now. Thank you.
It's looking nice. The
Thank
flooring is nearly done.
Yeah, the flooring is nearly done, but we're gonna do the roof first. Before the flooring will be the last thing I finish.
What do you mean, the flooring? It's done. I
mean, it's done, but then what I'm gonna do is, just before everything, I'm gonna try to do patches and stuff. But it's gonna take a bit of time, like where I have to cut pieces and block out small spaces like this.
Okay, cool.
Where they join here, for example, making sure like I put like a smallish pallet and just make sure it's fine. But yeah, for the most part, the floor is done.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So now the next thing I have to do is do the roof.
Okay.
Where we have these long poles here, or these pieces of wood, and we're gonna put them here and there.
So are you doing the roof now?
Yeah, we're gonna do the roof.
Okay, cool.
So that after the roof is done, we do the outside our structure, closing it off with the pallets and everything.
Okay.
So yeah, this is how it's looking.